All right, what's good? What's popping? Yeah, what's going on? What's popping? Yeah, what's good? So, yeah, when it comes to part one of this video that I made yesterday, uh, yeah, I had to end the video because I was preoccupied with something in my real life. So I had to leave. I had to end that video early. But to continue with what I was saying, as far as the so-called death of the space, well, the actual death of the space, the thing is that, uh, you know, like I said before in part one of this video, is that whenever you see witness a lot of scandals that take place within this so-called space, that's when a lot of people want to predict the death of the space, when the fact of the matter is that this so-called space that we dubbed the manosphere or the black manosphere or what have you died almost a decade ago. Sorry to repeat myself, but repetition is the mother of knowledge, for it is imperative for one to repeat themselves for so people can remember what's being said, being that a lot of motherfuckers on here have bad short-term memory. But anyhow, right? Yeah. But the thing is, look at the caliber of the people within the viewing audience who actually tune in to a lot of these dumbass videos that you see that's popular. Look at these people who actively subscribe to these weirdo channels in the so-called space. The caliber of people that you actually see are people that who are unproductive in life, who have they have no vision. They're not going anywhere in life. They're lost, they're confused, they're miserable, they're depressed. Like I said in part one of this video, a lot of them are mentally ill. They they have no they haven't set any type of path as far as where they're going in life. They have not established any type of foundation morally. For a lot of them, don't even have a moral compass, which is why, not too long ago, well, I'll say long ago, a few years ago, a lot of people was preaching about how morality is for the weak, which is the dumbest shit I ever heard. Because every human being must have a level of morality in them. We're not perfect. None of us are perfect, but at least have and or live your life having some sort of recognition of what is right and what is wrong. Once again, we're not perfect, and you don't have to be perfect in order to have a moral foundation or moral compass. But a lot of these niggas don't have that, which is no coincidence why you see a lot of these so-called black males in these spaces dox each other and putting out each other's addresses, government names, the names of people's family members, and pictures of people's family members and shit like that. There's a lack of morality, lack of moral foundation. I mean, it's so funny how a lot of these people in this space have the gall to to critique so-called black females or females in general, how evil they are, but yet they'll do some of the most evil things to each other. And this has been going on in this space for a while. Thus, the space been died. All the nonsense that you see is just the end result of a space that's dead. Like I said in part one of this video, I gave the analogy of a corpse, of a dead corpse that's filled with maggots. This is what you see right now. And the only way a corpse will be filled with maggots is if the corpse is already dead, right? Thus, the result of a dead corpse is that you'll see the deteriorating body and the maggots and stuff. This is what you see on here. When it comes to a lot of this conflict and this scandal and all these types of scandals that happen on here, this space has already died. It been died. But going back to the morality piece, right? When you see a lot of people who lack morality, it's like, and they compromise of a large portion of people within this space. It's like, dude, it's already dead. Once again, look at the caliber of the people who make up the majority of the viewing audience within this so-called space. And to continue, when it comes to the negative qualities of a lot of these people, a lot of these people are very socially awkward. I'm talking about the majority of the viewing audience and a large portion of the stagnation creators who make videos on here. They have bad social skills. They can't even socialize. It's a damn shame how you have a lot of adult males who are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s and have little to no social skills. Like, goddamn, you're grown and you don't even know how to properly socialize with other people. And you could, and it's evident when you sit back and watch a lot of these panels that be happening on here. Why do you think I don't go on a lot of panels anymore? I mean, I still, I still join some panels, but I do not join as many panels as I used to because one of the things that I recognize is the lack of social skills within a lot of these retards that be entering these panels. You know, these motherfuckers always want to talk over other people. They don't want to give other people a chance to speak. Nigga, shut the fuck up and let somebody else speak. Dumb nigga. Shit. I'm telling you, a lot of these niggas on here have to be real happy that I don't see them face to face. Because if a lot of these niggas, the way they behave online, if they'll come to me face to face and behave like that, I'll smack the shit out of them. I swear to motherfucking God. And I'm not trying to be Mr. Tough Guy or anything like that. But at the same time, a lot of you niggas need to get fucked up. You need to get your asses beat. And even worse. And I'm not going to say metaphorically speaking because I'm actually I'm actually being fucking literal about that motherfucker. Shit. Y'all niggas need to have something happen to you, nigga. But hold on. I was checking my phone for a minute and shit. What up, D Ski Velly? What's good? What's good? What's going on with you? Right? Yeah. But anyhow, but shout outs to my man Tita Godly, aka Mule Amaru Kukala. He always say metaphorically speaking and shit like that. Well, fuck that. I fuck that metaphorically speaking shit. I'm gonna say literally speaking. Fuck that shit. What up? Sensu Ishigashi. What's going on? Oh, Senku Ishigashi, right? Okay. Yeah, that's a print. But yeah, man. You know, when you sit back and observe and watch a lot of these panels that take place in these so-called spaces, you see a lot of people who lack proper social skills, can't even properly socialize. And and the thing is, a lot of these individuals that join these panels, a lot of them get very disrespectful for no apparent reason. It's like when a person like me, I've witnessed that even when I come up and enter a lot of these panels and give my opinion on the topic of discussion, right? Out of nowhere, you have at least one person who wants to respond towards me being either catty or passive aggressive, or they'll just be all out disrespectful for no apparent reason. And a lot of these people do that. And not just they don't just do that to me, but they do that to a lot of people in general for no apparent reason. I mean, what and it's like, dog, you niggas don't understand how you'll catch a bad one saying that shit to somebody on face to face, but you know, but uh, you know, it's so overall when these things happen, when you witness these things are nothing but the end result to an online community that's already dead. And what is the main reasons why this online community known as the manosphere and or the black manosphere are dead is because, like I said in part one of this video, is that there's a lack of actual conversations of substance where there's not a lot of people who are actually bringing up substantial topics such as the systemic issues that black males or males in general are facing in Western society, the economic, the economic issues, education issues, uh, you know, political issues that men or black men or black males in general or males in general face in society. And not only that, another reason why this space is dead is because there's a lack of true um political participation, and there's a lack of people being truly politically active in trying to change the negative systemic circumstances that males go through in society. Due to that, this space has died. Why? Because when the substance is removed from an online community, and there is less and less there, and which results in less and less people actually bringing up substantial conversations. What you have these types of uh, 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 remedial level conversations, such as people talking about their sexual deviance. You know, people going online talking about their sexual deviance. People online talking, going online talking about how to sleep or how to find or sleep around with as many females as you can. Some dumbass shit like that. When people are actually going online complaining about how they cannot, how they're unable to attract a certain type of female and shit like that. All this dumbass shit. When people start talking about the ills of of the dating game today, but at the same time still trying to get with the same types of chicks that they should have. All the stupid ass shit. Or when they're worried about what divestors are saying or what divestors are thinking, all this stupid ass shit. Or making these review videos talking about what some female is stating. You know, these are retard and or remedial level conversations. And when the space have been overly saturated with these types of low level conversations, the space then attracts low level thinking retards. So, so then when more and more low level thinking retards come to the space, it dies. Exactly, exactly. You know, the degree of conversations does not go beyond male and female dynamics. Exactly. Exactly. It doesn't go beyond male and female dynamics because you have a whole bunch of thirsty niggas, right? Thirsty, horny, perverted ass niggas who just too obsessed with the opposite gender to the point that they don't want to speak about any other topic outside of that. The male and female dynamics. Yeah, it stayed thus conversation stays at an elementary level. And when the conversation stays at an elementary level, what type of audience you think the space will attract? It's going to answer is going to attract elementary level thinking motherfuckers. You know, these people, man. I mean, you could tell that a large portion of the viewing audience in these spaces are at an elementary le- have an elementary level thinking when they look up to a bunch of fucking retards like Fresh and Fit. Now, Fresh and Fit, they're not considered members of the black manosphere, but they are considered members of the mainstream manosphere. And members of the mainstream manosphere are actually like, you know, people, a lot of the viewing audience within the so-called black manosphere look up to a lot of content creators within the mainstream manosphere, you know, within the mainstream manosphere, such as Fresh and Fit. How could you look up to these dumbass niggas? Are you that dumb to not realize that that these two guys are a bunch of fucking idiots? You got one of these hoe ass niggas with a notepad. What's that? What's that little Sudanese motherfucker? What's he call himself? Fit, something like that. Fit or Myron? Myron Gaines, right? This nigga writing a notepad. You know, he invites like these Instagram hoes onto the panel, right? And he stays having a notepad asking each of these bitches, what's your name, how old are you, where you're from, what do you do for a living, what is your current relationship status? And then he starts asking them these SBE like questions, and he write them on the notepad. And then whatever they say, whatever the answers that he get from these bitches, he write them down, right? And then trying to use whatever they say against these hoes. He tries to use whatever these hoes say against them, right? To try to shame them and shit like that. It's like, what the fuck? And not realizing that no matter how much you attempt to shame these bitches, nigga, you are giving them free publicity for they can be able to get more popularity to get into their Instagram account, for people can actually know who they are, for so they can increase their audience within their own Instagram accounts or their OnlyFans accounts or some shit like that. That shaming shit don't work on hoes, nigga. You know, all that, when it comes to these types of retards, right? Like the Fresh and Fit crew, right? Like all they're doing is giving hoes, like online hoes, free marketing for so they could get more for so these online hoes can increase their viewership. That's all they're doing. All while them increase their own viewership because these lame ass niggas who look up to them enjoy seeing this stupid ass shit. So it's a business on both sides. And the thing is that the viewing audience who watch these niggas are too stupid to understand that. You're too dumb. But then again, when when substantial topics are no longer relevant within the online space, you you decrease the level of intellectualism within the space, which attract these types of dumbass niggas. Yeah, exactly. When others bring up topics such as geopolitics, local politics, economic issues, etc., these people check out. What up, Bronzeberg? What up? What up, Bronzeberg? Yeah, I see you, Bronze. You said, I told dudes I'm out for the last 2 years. They think I'm in. Shit. You better off being out of that space, Bronzeberg. Bronzeberg said, it's all a play of devaluing them for entertainment. Yeah, exactly. That's what Fresh and Fit and other lame ass stagnation creators do. They devalue they attempt to devalue hoes who already have a low value for entertainment, and these hoes use that as a marketing tool to get more exposure from said viewing audience, for so the same lame ass viewing audience could subscribe to their damn OnlyFans account or Instagram page or YouTube channel or what have you. That's it. Senku Ishigashi says, then the entertained masses of the space will attack the people who are discussing about things of substance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. Like some true retards, like some genuine 100% US made retards, you know, like some homegrown ass handicap niggas. try to attack those who bring up irrelevant topics of discussion. Yeah, but this is what happens when a space attract retards. When a space loses its level of, or loses its level of intellectualism, they attract these types of retards, and these retards do retarded shit, like embrace the stagnation creators and try to attack the small amount of substantial content creators that's left, who genuinely excuse me, I'm sorry, who genuinely want to see change happen in society. A lot of people on here are full of shit. You know, a lot of people on here, their goals is to be a professional content creator. That's their goal. Their goal is to be an entertainer on the internet. They want to follow the Tommy Sotomayor model, to be an internet celebrity, to be a full-time content creator. And I've stated this plenty of times that you must be one hell of a bum in the real world if your goal is to be an online or if your goal is to be an online celebrity. If your goal is to be a full-time content creator and to be an online celebrity, you must have not have or never had any types of real accomplishments in the real world. What have you accomplished in the real world? Want to be a full-time content creator. You want to be an online celebrity. So that means you want to live the rest of your life dependent upon Cash App donations, right? You want to live the rest of your life depending on your subscribers donating to your ass, because that's really how a full-time content creator really makes a living, through donations and through the Google monetization. But the Google monetizations are only paid to content creators once a month. So when it comes to these 29 to 30 days where Google is not giving you a monetization, how do you make your money? Through donations. Answer: through donations from your subscribers. So you really mostly living off of your subscribers donating money to you. That's a pitiful life to live. And these same niggas swear up and down that they're so successful. That is not a level of success. Living off of your subscribers on YouTube and being dependent upon them donating to you is not a form of success whatsoever. It's fucking pitiful. It's online panhandling. You're going on the internet with a fucking can and saying, please give me some spare change. That's what you're doing. Oh yeah. That too. How many times have we seen people from that space attack the Black Manosphere 1.0? Exactly. They see the main reason why they want to attack so-called Black Manosphere 1.0 is because we point out they bullshit. We don't fuck with these whole ass niggas. I call them out. Mike V calls them out. Solon Black calls them out. Sergeant Willie P even called these niggas out. Even Mr. Research, shout out to him. He's a 1.0 brother. He calls these bitch ass niggas out. We don't fuck with these whole ass niggas. We call them out. We see right through these niggas. And also another reason why they want to attack us and discredit us is because a lot of them, especially with whole ass niggas like BGS, is that they want to take credit for being for they want to take credit as being the progenitors of this online space, when in reality they're not. All right. Yeah, Mr. Research is still around. He doesn't make content like that because he's a busy person, but he's still around. What up, truth as I know? He says we need to be leaders, but let's make our women be the leaders until they fall. Then, then the women let us be the leaders. Yeah, yeah. I've heard motherfuckers say stupid shit like that. We need to be leaders, but let's make our women be the leaders until they fall. Then the women let us be the leaders. What type of stupid ass shit is that? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, going back to the online panhandlers who beg for donations. I said this before, right? Now I'm going to say it again. I remember a time when a lot of these content creators actually had the nerve to poke fun of people who have actual jobs and careers out in the real world. I would hear people on video would say shit like would say I guess when they would talk shit about another content creator, they would say shit like, well, you know, I got all these subscribers, I'm living good, but you got to work a job. And they say that statement, they say that you got to work a job statement in the context as a way to poke fun of another content creator who probably have a real job in the real world, right? But I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, hold on. Here you are poking fun of people who have real jobs, actual jobs, but yet if it wasn't for people with jobs, you would not be able to get a single dollar in donations from your audience. So you're poking fun of someone for being in the same position as your audience who's actually feeding your bitch ass. The fuck? Exactly. I'm trying to figure that out myself, Brownsburg. How is it wrong to have a job? I'm trying to figure that shit out myself. What up, Alonzo? What up, Alonzo Hall? How how is it wrong to have a real job and a real career out there in the real world that you could put in a resume that you can actually acquire skills from, in which you could take it to advance in other career fields that may make you more money? In which YouTube is not one of them. Being a stagnation creator or a content creator on the internet is not a skill that you can take with you out in the real world unless if you want to be in the mainstream entertainment business. That's it. But when it comes to any other industry in the real world, you can't take that with you out there in the real world. You can't put that on a resume and put that as an actual skill that actual companies are looking for in order for them to hire you. You can't no, you can't. What up, G Dizzle? G Dizzle, what up? Oh, it's been a minute since I heard from you, G Dizzle. Hope everything is fine with you. Senku Ishigashi says, "Oh yeah, I hear from that. I hear that from time to time. Anton is known for throwing dude under the bus because they have a job." Anton, you talking about Anton Daniels? Oh, that little fucking weirdo. This I want to be the next Kevin Samuels ass weirdo. This damn sissy, he makes Detroit look bad, man. She all you real niggas in Detroit, man. Y'all need to holler at that nigga Anton, nigga. He making your city look like gay Lanta. Oh shit. Yo. Yo. Yeah. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Having a real job or in a real career where After you retire, you get an actual real pension from, is somehow viewed as something negative in this space. I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't understand that. Right. Exactly, Lonzo. Exactly. Just imagine, you know, you're in an interview, right? You're interviewing for a position for said company, and the person who's interviewing says, "What's your experience?" You say, "Well, I've been on 3 blogs a day for the last 6 months and have 4 videos going viral." That motherfucker look at you for like a good 20 seconds and said, "You know what? Well, it was nice meeting you. We'll call you if we have any positions open." And that's the end of that. And that motherfucker, that motherfucker who interviewed you will go back to his fucking supervisor talking about, "Could you believe when I asked this nigger what's his experience? He's talking about how his videos went viral. I mean, what the fuck was wrong with these niggers?" Shit, you know? Oh man. Yeah, some of these niggas are egotistical, man. A little online fame will give them a little ego. I don't get that. You know, but another way you can tell that this space is dead or been died is the amount of adult males who act like bitter females. Don't you realize that? Do you realize this trend for a long time that's been happening, where you have a lot of these adult males who they have so much to say when critiquing the opposite gender, but they behave just like the Keishas that they complain about. Yeah, G Dizzle says part of the reason why I stopped mentioning my tech channel, where I teach people to get jobs, niggas ain't interested, but then other people are. Right, right. Now, G Dizzle, when you said other people, I'm assuming you're talking about other races of people. I'm assuming you say that, but if my assumption is correct, let me know. If my assumption is incorrect, let me know also. But either way, it's a true statement. Yeah, niggas online for the most part, what they're okay. G Dizzle said, "Yep." G Dizzle said, "Yep, I'm correct." Yeah, niggas on here, right? Niggas on here, they more concerned about pussy than anything, man. Niggas ain't got no job. Niggas ain't got no determination. Niggas ain't got no ambition. Niggas ain't got no real plan to get up out their grandmama house, their mama house, their auntie house, you know, and actually be self-sufficient on their own. No, no. But niggas are so damn determined in getting some pussy. This shit is ridiculous, man. Or complaining about some pussy. But yeah, I'm aware of your channel, G Dizzle. I think it's called Tech G or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think your channel is called Tech G, something like that. Yeah. But G Dizzle be teaching people how to, how to get people to get into what the fuck that shit's called. What the fuck is that shit's called? Cybersecurity and different parts of tech. Yeah, I'm subscribed to it. I'm subscribed to Tech G. I be watching them videos. I haven't seen videos lately from that channel. I don't know if you haven't been posting or maybe it's just not showing up my subscription page, because I'm done subscribed to damn near close to 1,000 damn channels. Yeah, because this account that I had, this YouTube account, is very old, so I done damn subscribed to close to 1,000 channels, so not every video shows up on my subscription page, you know. But yeah, what was I saying again? Damn, I'm lost. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm going. Oh, you post regularly. Okay. Okay, yeah. All right. So, uh damn, G Dizzle don't have a hold on, G Dizzle don't have a wrench. Well, let me give G Dizzle a wrench in my hold on. I thought oh yeah, G Dizzle had a wrench, but I took all the wrenches away. But let me give my boy a wrench, man. Even though you talk a lot of shit about New Yorkers and shit. Nah, I'm messing with you. Shit. I'm a New Yorker and I talk shit about New Yorkers. Shit. But I talk shit about everybody. Let me see. Yeah, add as moderator. All right. Yeah, let me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, man. Yeah. All right. So, what's Browns would say? Say when these dudes ever talk about how black boys are affected by the school system and medical malpractice, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They really speak about that. Yeah, they really speak about that. They really speak about how, unfortunately, in the United States, how black males have the lowest lifespan among every other demographic of people in the United States. And a lot of times, because a large portion of that is due to not only the high homicide rates that black males suffer from, a lot of times too is due to black males not putting their health as a priority, thus dying earlier than most people. I mean, take a look at a lot of these celebrities. I know, don't get me wrong, I know black male celebrities only contribute to like maybe 2 to 3% of the overall black male population in the United States. But being that these black male celebrities are people that most of us know, I like to use them as examples once in a blue moon, you know. But look like Mr. C, DJ Mr. C, rest in peace. Legendary hip hop DJ, right? It's funny because a few days ago when I first heard about his passing, I was busy listening to some Big Daddy Kane. And for those of you guys who don't know, Mr. C was the DJ for Big Daddy Kane when Big Daddy Kane was hot back in the 80s as a hip hop artist, right? But Mr. C, how old was he when he passed away? Was he in his 50s or something like that? DJ Mr. C, he was like in his 50s when he passed away, right? And it's funny because a lot of so-called black males end up dropping dead within their 30s, 40s, and 50s, man. And a lot of times it's due to bad health conditions. A lot of black males, we do not take our health seriously. Yeah, 57. Oh, 57, right? 57. So DJ Mr. C passed away at 57 years old. Yeah, OJ passed away of cancer. Yeah, I think he passed away of prostate cancer. But he lived long though. You know, he passed away he passed away when he was 76 years old. So yeah. But we don't in this space we don't put a lot of emphasis when it comes to improving black male health. But I was going back to a topic. Brownsburg had me a little distracted. Nah, I'm messing with you, Brownsburg. But going back to when I was speaking about how a lot of males in this space behave no differently than the quiches that they complain about, right? These niggas on here would lie on each other, make up rumors on each other. I mean, if you have any little issue or any little disagreement or any little problem with another person in these spaces, Nine times out of 10, they will make a video making up lies about you, saying all sorts of stuff about you that's not true. And the irony is that people will listen to that and automatically believe that lie without asking any questions whatsoever. This is the type of retarded shit you see on here. Adult males gossiping about each other, making up lies about each other. Because I've been a victim of that a few times. You know, when I address somebody on some bullshit that they do, because in my wacky world, right? The way I was brought up is that if you have an issue with someone, then you address it to that person straightforward, straight up, right? And let that person know what your issue is. And we can talk about it like men. But the thing is that not every male on here are men. Okay? You have men and you got straight bitches. And because a lot of these males on here act like straight bitches, they cannot handle when you address them or hold them accountable for something that they've done. So they'll get upset, they'll become prideful and catty like a little bitch and start making up lies about you as a form of retaliation for you addressing them on some shit that they've done. They'll do that shit. And the only groups of people who's known for doing that outside of these bitch ass niggas are females. So, and this type of behavior by a lot of these males have been happening in these spaces for so long. Thus, the space is not dying. The space been dead. When it comes to a lot of these unrighteous things that's been going on for years in this online community, it's evident that this space have been dead for a long time. What up, Spiritual Logic, aka Hulk? Yeah. They act like they want to discuss ideas, but they just want to argue and create shock laughs for content. Yeah. Create shock laughs for content. And then afterwards, that's very true, Spiritual Logic. Let me highlight that statement again. They'll do that. They'll do that. They'll argue with you, make up lies about you, just to create shock value for content. And then at the end of it, they want to try to befriend you again and act like nothing happened. And it's like, nah, nigga, we ain't friends no more. We ain't cool no more. They want to be cool with you again. Nah. And with me, it's like, nah, we ain't cool no more. If you want to sit down and make up lies about me and argue with and trying to argue with me over me addressing the issue that I had, instead of actually talking it out like real men, nigga, I don't want to be cool with you no more, nigga. Nah, we ain't gonna be cool no more. Fuck that shit. We could drop whichever situation we have, and afterwards, you go your way and do your own thing, and I go my own way and do my own thing. But we'll never be friends again. We'll never be cool again. Nah, fuck that. I don't understand how some people on here think that they could make up all sorts of lies about you, talk all sorts of shit about you on the internet or in real life, and then think at the end of the day they can still be friends with you. No, nah, nigga. Nah. When you do that disrespectful shit to me, I'm cutting you off. And I do that with niggas in real life. Niggas and bitches. I do that with people in general in real life. Because there's people in my real life who have done that shit to me and I cut them off. So if I'm able to cut off people in my real life who done that same bullshit to me, of course I'm gonna cut you off when it comes to you niggas on the internet. Fuck out of here. Because when it comes to disrespect, right? When it comes to disrespect, there's only what can I say? I'm trying to look for a word. When it comes to disrespect, there's only so much someone will actually tolerate when it comes to disrespect before they decide to cut you off. There's a certain threshold that you do not cross when it comes to disrespecting somebody. And once you cross that threshold, guess what? There's no coming back. Don't get, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, yeah, yeah. You know, I mean, there's times where someone can disrespect me and I could forgive them. But once they cross that threshold with me, I'll still forgive them, but I won't fuck with them anymore. And that's the thing with me. And a lot of you people on here, you often cross that threshold with disrespect towards other people. And a lot of times it's because you're hundreds of, if not thousands of miles away behind a computer hiding your face. So you're so comfortable with disrespecting someone because you feel as if you can't get touched. Because a lot of you niggas won't do that shit to people face to face. But this is what goes on here. Adult males being catty, gossipy, making up rumors about other males, putting up personal informations about other males, setting up what's that bullshit called? What's that app called? Where a lot of you people are on that app where you're outside of YouTube, you have this the little server app. What's that shit called? Discord, yeah. You open up these Discord accounts, right? And have these Discord servers, and you post different YouTubers' information on these Discord servers, posting people's social security numbers on different Discord servers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And this so-called black males doing that to other black males, but then have the nerve to go on YouTube and make videos crying and complaining about Keisha disrespecting black males. Well, what makes you any different from Keisha? What makes you any different from Keisha? Because you're doing the same bullshit that Keisha's doing. As a matter of fact, I personally have not seen a Keisha on the internet do the types of bullshit that y'all be doing. That is a good point, G Dizzle. That's why you got to pull back or just completely get away from black YouTube. Too much ignorance. Oh, Brownsboro said, niggas stay ask me about women. Like, shut the fuck up. Oh, word? Dudes stay ask you, dudes, dudes be asking you about different females. Why would that's that thirsty shit? And Brownsburg, I bet you a lot of times the females that they be asking you about are females that you don't know on a personal level. It's like it's just females that you just happen to be cool with on YouTube, and they just happen to hop on your panel and y'all just chit chat. But then these Negroes, right? Instead of speaking about you about something constructive, let's do some build, let's do something about something constructive, something that's worth talking about. They want to ask you about different females. Yeah, I've had that. I've had that shit happen to me before. Like years ago, right? I don't know if you guys could remember YouTube years ago, the way YouTube used to be, right? On your homepage on YouTube. Like this was prior to 2012. Like prior to 2012, right? On YouTube, when you go on your homepage, you could place anyone's video as your introduction video on your homepage, you know? So at that time, I had a very large level of popularity at that time on YouTube. So what I would do is that if I would see a brother or a sister that had a good video and the video had a great message to it and they're talking about something constructive, I would place that video, especially if they had a smaller channel. I will place their video as my introduction video on my homepage to give them more exposure, to introduce my subscribers to them and give them more exposure, because I'm like, okay, this brother or this sister, they speaking about something real. Let me expose them to my subscribers, and maybe then that they get more exposure because they deserve it. That's what I do. I share the love, right? So whenever I would get a sister or any type of female and I put their video as far as my introduction videos on my homepage, here you got this one nigga that would often call me and ask me, what do you know about so-and-so person? I'm like, I don't know who this motherfucker is. I just put her video in my introduction page because I like the video. I like the message in the video. So I put it as my intro video in order to expose that video to more people. I don't know who this person is. I don't speak to this individual. The fuck? And this dude would do that every time. And this same individual, whenever this person would see a female subscriber of mine make a comment underneath my video, this person will call me and ask me about who this chick is. I'm like, dude, I don't know this chick. This person is just a subscriber of mine. They like my video, they make a comment, and that's it. I don't know this person. The fuck, if you want to know this person, you speak to that person. Shit, I don't know. I don't know who the fuck this motherfucker is. The fuck? Thirsty nigga? Shit. So yeah, Bronze, I get you. I understand where you're coming from. I've had that situation happen to me before. He says, since some of these hate Keisha, they become Keisha via mentally. This is why they act like Keisha. Yeah, yeah. They then become no different from the types of people that they claim to hate. That is an example of obsession. You see, a lot of the males on here, they don't necessarily hate Keisha. They hate the fact that they get rejected by Keisha, but they're infatuated with Keisha. And when you're infatuated with someone, you're so like when you're infatuated with someone, you become so heavily concentrated on that person to the point of the fact that you start to act like that person without even knowing it. And this is what you see on here. A lot of these people are obsessed and infatuated with Keisha to the point of the fact that they become and behave no different than Keisha. And also add the fact that in a lot of their personal lives, the only role models they had was Keisha. Because a lot of them, in my personal opinion, didn't grow up with any type of strong or positive male role models in their lives. So the only role models they have was their mama, who most likely was a fucking Keisha too. So they just reenact the behavior of their role models, their mamas. So both of these factors contribute, in my personal opinion, contribute to a lot of these niggas on here behaving no different than the Keishas that they complain about. Yeah, exactly. Spiritual logic. They seek the same attention that Keisha gets. Yeah, they seek the same attention that Keisha gets. You have to understand, Keisha is their god. Keisha is the god of a lot of these Negroes on here. Listen, these motherfuckers pray to Keisha 5 times a day, facing the local projects, okay? And they bow down and pray to Keisha 5 times a day. All right. Keisha is their Allah. That's their God, man. This is why they can't stop talking about Keisha. Keisha is their God. Their religion is Keishaism. 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 I'm sure in their houses they have statues and paintings of Keisha dying on the cross. You know what I'm saying? They have Keisha, hung in the cross and shit. You know, they have the Holy Bible, King Keisha version, the King Keisha version, you know, the King Keisha 1611 version, or the King Keisha 304 version, right? you know, shit. They open up the Bible, everything that Keisha says is highlighted in red letters. Shit. I'm telling you, boy, Keisha's their God. Why do you think that a lot of these dudes will go online and spend 8, 9 to 10 hours on these live streams talking about mostly Keisha? It's that religion of Keishaism, man. These people are infatuated with those types of so-called black females, obsessed about them, you know. And I'm not saying that as an adult male you can't speak about females, because of course we're heterosexual males. We're going to always speak about females just as much as, well, we're going to always speak about females, but there's a proper time and place for that. There has to be a balance of the conversations that you talk to, that you as a man would like to speak about. There's a proper time and place to speak about Keisha. Not even Keisha, but females in general. There's a proper time and place to speak about dating and all that other bullshit. But there's also a proper time and place where we speak about things of much more substance, of much more relevance, such as the things that's going on in the political world, such as things that's going on within the economy, such as we could have a conversation on history. We could have a conversation on spirituality or religion. If those of you want to use the word religion, I don't use that. We can have a conversation on the overall things that's going on within America or within Black America. Let's be balanced and speak on different things. One of the things that kills this space is a lack of balance when it comes to investing time on conversing in certain topics of discussion. Where you got these males who are too focused in talking about the ills of modern day dating and not put enough emphasis on other areas in life. Not only do they lack creativity, a lot of people on here lack substance. Yeah, yeah. All I see now is dudes talking about dating topics. The cycle doesn't end. Yeah, the cycle doesn't end. Jersey Hammer, what up, Jersey Hammer? He says it always bothered me that the space was supposed to be about combating a negative image that accompanied all black men. Yet too many in the space feed into the same negative image. Exactly. Exactly. You know, they promote the same stereotype that they claim to fight against. That's what it is. Their goddess will not acknowledge them, so her door to their salvation is denied forever. Damn, yo, Senku, you're gonna break a lot of niggas' hearts with that comment, man. You're going to break a lot of people's hearts with that comment. Shit. Damn. Oh man. All right, so let me go, man. Let me go. I'm gonna end this stream. But before I end it, the thing is that yeah, the space has died, been died. Okay. And there's always going to be another, and because this space has died, right? As a result, there always will be another scandal within this space or these manosphere spaces, right? Because these scandals are nothing but a result of a space that's dead. And I already mentioned several times how these scandals are a result of a dead space, you know. But the thing is, right, a lot of people predict that Fresh and Fit, they're done, their online reputation is ruined, and their online careers are done. Unfortunately, that's not the case. These motherfuckers are going to continue to be popular on the internet, you know. And this situation with Fresh impregnated a Chinese hoe will soon be forgotten to the many idiots that watch them, because you got to understand the majority of people who, what up, Complex Design, the majority of people who make up the viewing audience for Fresh and Fit are dumb. They're fickle-minded. They're stupid. Next week they'll forget about all the other shit, and they'll continue to support Fresh and Fit. They'll continue to donate their dollars to Fresh and Fit. You know, these OnlyFans hoes will continue to go on the Fresh and Fit show in order to promote their brand, you know, and Fresh and Fit will continue to have online fame. We've seen this time in and time out how a lot of these content creators get exposed for doing some dumb shit, and their popularity continues to flourish online. I mean, how many times have Fresh and Fit been involved in some sort of scandal? Remember when Myron Gaines was exposed by some other hoe, right, for sexual harassment, or at least according to the text messages, he was trying to convince this girl to sleep with him, right? And tell him something to the nature of he'll no longer bring her to the show unless if she sleeps with him. Some shit like that. Some shit like that. You know, this happened what, around 2021, 2022. And look what happened afterwards. It soon just was forgotten by a lot of people online, and they continue to be popular online. So this is no different. Regardless if the Chinese hoe gets an abortion or not, regardless if the baby that the Chinese hoe is pregnant with belongs to Fit or not, the fact of the matter is Fresh and Fit's online popularity will continue to flourish. I mean, once again, the majority of their audience online are stupid. Stupid people don't care about these damn scandals so long as they're being entertained. That's all it matters. That's all that matters to a large portion of their viewing audience. As long as Fresh and Fit are entertaining them with SBE content, they'll continue to support Fresh and Fit until members of the audience will actually wake up and understand that they've wasted time and money on a bunch of fucking idiots for so long that they themselves haven't done anything productive with their lives. And that's going to be very few in between that's going to actually have that wake up call. And then they'll stop fucking around with Fresh and Fit. But like I said before, these types of people will be few in between. So Fresh and Fit will continue making videos. They'll continue to have online popularity. I mean, you got to understand, this has now become a space full of weirdos. and weirdo support weirdo content creators, or in this case, um stagnation creators. Okay, stagnation is highly supported within these spaces because these spaces are filled with stagnant people who enjoy watching stagnation as a form of entertainment. All right. So, anyhow, yo, I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. Peace, peace, peace out. Thank you for coming by and watching this motherfucker. Peace.